going on, boys and girls? Welcome to the show. We are back up in the mix. Happy Thursday. We got Stefano Will there throwing his hair up, man. Look at that. The locks up and everything. Gets it a locks up kind of day, man. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, man. We got some good topics, man. So I got to pull my hair back for this.
Oh man, yeah. You guys are ready for it too. We got some good, well thought out topics we're going to talk about here. First, we are going to drop the music down and everything and kill that. But yeah, man. So
Instant
guys, I
kill
want to tell you,
you didn't even gradually take it away. You just instantly killed it.
I just killed it, dude. So just took it away, you know? Why not? Sometimes you just got to ease into it, and sometimes you just got to dive on in it, you know?
That's right.
That's just what they say. But guys, I am glad it is another Thursday. Happy freaking Thursday to you all, guys. We all made it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's been a long week for me. I don't know about you, but again, happy freaking Thursday. We made it. It's very, very happy about that. So Will,
it's been a week.
Dude, it has been a week, man. Not only has it been a week, it has been a very long week, dude.
It's been a long week. It's been a busy week. I haven't had a chance to, Bobby. We haven't had a chance to really get out and do any flying.
No,
due to the weather and work and just our home lives. Like this has been a past 2 bad weeks.
Yeah.
The 2 weeks past. We have not really been able to get out and do any flying, man. It's just been crazy.
It has been the longest time I have ever gone without flying. Almost. I'm almost there, man. So I'm telling you, it's just been one of those things where I'm like, I don't know how long I can go without flying like that, you know?
Man, it's killing me. I gotta get on the sticks. I've been in here pretending to fly.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, it's one of those things where you try to get out there as much as you can, but if you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. So but yeah, guys, happy Thursday. Glad you made it. We got some cool topics to talk about here. I hadn't seen any new airplanes that came out to or anything like that. But Will, I wanted to ask you. So now that the dust has settled and everything, and the new airplane came out, the A10 is in the mix. Man, what's your thought on the A10, the new Freewing A10 V2? What do you think about it? Let's go.
I mean, it looks good for starters. I like the fact that they incorporated everything from the 80 mil, the twin 80, into the twin 64. So with that being said, yeah, it looks good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fly just as amazing. I mean, because I'm pretty sure they upgraded those EDFs since then. They're probably not the same things, but so it's probably got plenty of power. I mean, looking at it, I haven't touched the phone, but looking at it, it looks like it's got really good quality foam. Of course, it's Freewing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what else is there to expect on that? The price, I would say the price justifies it. I mean, you got two 64 millimeter EDFs, two ESCs. I think it's reverse thrust capable. It's got the slime lights. It's got all of the armaments. It's of course which it had the armaments on the other one, but it's got the slime lights this time, along with the navigation lights, and they even look like they're brighter. So, I mean, I would say it's a good all around jet to go for a A10 if you don't want to throw your pockets out there for the twin 80. I would go for that twin 64. Matter of fact, it's something I think I might actually pull the trigger on, man.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and I got the E-flite one sitting right there, but I mean, and that's a fun bird to fly too. But
for sure,
I love the way that Freewing one looks.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks like we got Jeremy Stolt in the background, boys and girls. We're gonna bring him up here. What's going on, Jeremy Stolt? Jeremy Stolt in the mix. How you doing, man? Welcome.
Doing good. Just was cleaning and time got away and
Dude, Tom's been messing with everybody lately.
I know. it's that time of the year, man, where you just kind of like it's getting darker early, and you're just kind of like your flight times are going away and everything like that. It's not really what you want. This is not the fun time of the year, I would say, at least for me. I definitely.
It's getting fun for me because Monday I go to California for a week. So
what's going on in California? Explain to the good folks what exactly is going on there.
So the event is California Jets. It's at I'd have to look at the details on it. Whatever field. So
I saw it on the Banana Hobby website.
I know.
Not website, but on the Banana Hobby page.
Anyway, so yeah, it's called California Jets at King Canyon or Kings.
Oh, nice.
You always see that video or the place that everybody's at. But anyway, there you go. We will be there. So we're gonna have some fun. Should be good. We're gonna be taking everything that we can to have fun there for everybody to see in person if they want to see it. We'll try to fly everything the most that we can. First time being at this event, so I don't know how it's going to all go with how fast and how much we're going to be able to fly. But, if you're there, come see us. We'll be at the tent. We're in the very back because we didn't know the tent thing was what it was. And so we've got the best view of the back.
Bobby.
Yeah.
The way he said that could get you canceled.
Oh, I know. He did say that, didn't he? He said that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, man.
It definitely gets you in the back over there. With
man.
He's talking about over there. Anyway, yep, he's putting the tape on his mouth. But, guys, man, so let's jump back into it, dude. Let's take a look here. I was jumping in there. Winston Brown says, ooh, wee, sound effects. Yeah, man, we got a little bit of sound effects going on, man.
You got a sound.
Hey, man. Bill Wagner on there talking about an SU-27. You know what I want, man?
What do you want?
I want an SU-30. I
know
everybody.
You want an SU-30?
I mean, dude, I like the way the scheme looked on the SU-30. Plus, after crashing my J20, now I have those two powerful 70 millimeter EDFs to go in it. I'm pretty sure it'll wake it right on up.
Wait a minute, Jeremy, did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said?
I did.
He just said after he crashed. Last show, he said the wind crashed it.
I mean, it's. I was still in the pilot seat, so it's still my crash, regardless.
Okay. Now
this is what I want to see.
I want to see an SU. What is that? The SU, the Frogfoot. I want to see the.
That's
Frogfoot.
the 35, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to see that.
That's the SU-35.
I want to see the SU-34.
I really like.
Oh, that's the 34.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to make it out on your camera. Trying to look at a picture through a picture, it's not.
It might be that way. Yeah, it's the 34.
Well, look,
yeah, Bill Wagner, send me that update. I want to see that, man.
All right. Well, look, let's jump into it, guys. Let's talk about it. So, let's talk about some cool RC sleeper jets, man. What are some cool airplanes? And you guys in the comments, go ahead and chime in so I can see that.
I got two.
You got two sleeper jets. Okay. So for you guys that don't know what a sleeper is, it's a jet that basically is really, really good, or I'm just saying in general, it's something that, man, really snuck up that you didn't really think was good, but popped up to be really good. So, all right, Jeremy, what you got, man?
The T7A Red Hawk 80 mil and the Alpha Jet.
Dude, you took mine. The Alpha Jet is absolutely a sleeper for sure. It is, man. Does it not have the best sound ever?
They have great sounds.
It's crazy how good it is, and obviously, guys, that's a Banana Hobby product. But I'm telling you, that is one that is a complete sleeper. And I'm not saying it just because it's Banana Hobby, but I'm just telling you, they're the ones who got it, and they're the ones who I got it from. And let me tell you, it is absolutely like a good flyer. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm getting ready to show you which that jet is, because Jeremy's dead on, man. It is such a good flyer. I was looking at this thing like earlier and thinking about buying it. This one right here. This is the Alpha Jet right here. And it is such a good flyer. The gear are amazing. And hey, look at that guy right there.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy right there. He's not playing around, but dude,
he looks a lot skinnier there.
I I had this one. I had this version, and I think maybe the second go around I'm gonna get this version because it just looks cool.
They're solid airplanes. I like them a lot.
The gear are robust. I mean, and it comes down like a carrier airplane, man. It's so cool.
That was actually one of the first airplanes I reviewed for Banana Hobby.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that was probably one of the.
And I want to let you know that it can survive a 2-gallon fire extinguisher falling on it.
Really.
Gee,
Dude, look at the wheels.
The
The wheels are huge. The wheels on there are absolutely huge. This is one I'm going to get again. I had to share that one.
It's a big jet.
It's a very good jet. That's definitely a sleeper. And while you guys in the comment section, go ahead and drop yours in there too. The second one you said, Jeremy, was which one? The T7?
The 80 mil T7A Red Hawk.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That one is. Will, you have that one, don't you?
The T7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the T7.
Man, what are your thoughts on that one?
And the T7 is great.
Dude, T7,
I'm trying to get that sucker out to the field now. The
dude, that
T7 is
T7.
really great.
And you know what's funny is like I had it and I got rid of it and it was like I was like, man, I can't get this thing to rotate. Long story short is I could get it to rotate no problem when you had the CG properly. I didn't have my CG right. And so I was like, what in the world? But dude, the thing flies absolutely amazing. And for whatever reason, I'm struggling trying to find this thing. Just I've been on a struggle bus today. And
Dude,
Tommy, let me see here.
you look like the struggle bus.
I do. I feel
I was just messing with you, man. I was just kidding. I had to sneak that one in. Hey, I had to sneak that one in. You opened the door. You opened the door.
And we'll give you a round of applause on that one. How about that?
Oh my God!
We'll give them that right there. How about that? That was a good stab, dude. Let me see here. Okay, so let me look, and I'm trying to find it. But that one was absolutely a really nice airplane. Why can I not find this thing?
Did y'all discontinue it or something?
No, they didn't.
It's just not showing up on the site?
I might not be looking at it right.
It might be getting discontinued.
Oh, okay. Well, you have the 64 millimeter on there.
Again, not our choice, but that is an X-Fly decision.
I need a gear door for mine. I really need a new
It's a gear door.
nose gear door. I ordered a nose gear door for mine, and I got. They sent me the one for the smaller version, the 64, and it said it was in a packaging for an 80 mil, but it was actually the front door for a 64. So I'm like, okay, well, I just order some.
64 doesn't have doors. The 64 doesn't have doors though.
Yeah.
I got a package that's got it's like 2 doors. I don't know. Maybe it got broken shipping. I don't know, but it's not.
Will, you got to be thinking about a sleeper plane while I'm talking about this real quick.
Oh, I already know a sleeper.
Mountain RC says, for me, the Aeros Twin 64 F-15. Absolutely. I was like this far away from buying
Man, he stole it.
Far away.
He stole it from me.
An airplane and inexpensive.
It is a plane that I want to get again. Another one that I would say is a good sleeper, and I was actually looking at purchasing one soon because I was on the website looking at it, is the Freewing L39 Albatross 80 mil.
Dude, I had that airplane. It's a good flyer.
That airplane had its time as one of the top 80 mils forever. It really did.
It's a go-getter, man.
Back when they first came out with even the white one.
Yep.
That was a great airplane.
I've come to the conclusion that just L39s in general are awesome.
Yeah.
Mountain
Yeah,
RC
you can't beat them.
A4 Skyhawk is a good sleeper one too. I didn't like the A4 Skyhawk, me personally, but with the gyro, that airplane is phenomenal. Michael, what's going on, dude? Michael right here, he says the Aeros 50 millimeter Viper.
I've never flown that.
If you have not experienced the 50 millimeter Aeros airplanes, he is 110% absolutely right, man. That thing is amazing. I'm going to show you guys. Not only is it amazing, but it's super affordable too.
And I'm sitting here trying to think of all the airplanes.
I know.
From from forever ago, you know, that are awesome.
I
Oh, you know another one that's a good one, Bobby?
Which one?
And you won't let it go. And I've been trying to get it from you.
Oh, what is it?
The Stinger 90.
Oh yeah, the Stinger 90.
That's a good flying jet.
That's an oldie but a goodie, man. And
Yeah.
That was the first EDF jet I ever owned. So, and they stopped making them. You know.
And you won't let me get it from you.
I won't let you get it.
No, you won't.
And here it is right here, boys and girls. You can see it. This is the Aeros 50mm Viper EDF jet. It comes with stabilization with a gyro in there. But, dude, for $144, I'm telling you, this is a good bird. A very good bird for the bang. Also, too, Jeff had the Aeros BAE Hawk, and that thing flew so nice, so well. It's just crazy. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on airplanes to get something that flies good. So this is definitely one of those airplanes, you know. Let me see here. I'm going to stop sharing. Ooh, John Perry said the A6 Intruder. Now, I didn't like the A6 Intruder. It actually flew really well. I just didn't like the way it looks. To me, that's an ugly airplane. What do y'all think?
Version 1 or version 2?
Yeah.
I think version 2. Let me look.
They're both ugly to me.
They are, man.
Version 1 on that airplane was it flew great.
I mean, it's got this nose on the front with the wings way up there with it, and it's like,
yeah,
it's almost looking like it looked like it says, "Hey, I'm old and I'm, dying all at the same time."
It's an airplane. It
That's
looks
what it was.
A mother could love. You know, it looks like one of those planes only a mom could really love it. You know?
Dude, what are you talking about? Only a mom.
I don't think
a mom could love that.
Flight of the Intruder, and you will respect that airplane a lot more. It's cool.
You say fly it?
Flight of the Intruder. You got to watch that show.
Oh, watch the Flight of the Intruder.
I'm trying to get a picture of
Watch
it
that movie.
so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Can't even find it. But it is a good airplane, though, to say the least. Let me look in over here.
Yeah, I think it does. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bobby.
Oh, no. Go ahead, buddy.
No, it's just I think that was a question popped up in there for Jeremy. He asked, does the AF Raptor come with the exhaust the tube for the turbine and brakes? Bill Wagner, he asked about it.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. Okay, so right there, so it got the AFL 39 using da 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 da. Okay, so it's got the two XT 60s. Essentially, you got this in there. Okay, this is an old one. So essentially, what you got is you got your two XT 60s, and then you got your external BEC. Don't worry about mine. Mine has some tape, but it's awesome. I use this for troubleshooting airplanes, setting up airplanes. These are awesome. Anyway, so essentially you got your BEC or external BEC. The external BEC has two outputs. Okay, you got a JST output, and then you got a servo output. If you choose to use a smaller receiver that isn't a power safe or something like that, you would probably use your servo connection here to power your receiver, right? And then your JST connection, that's what powers your brakes, your landing gear, type of accessories. Okay, we'll just say that.
Okay.
So if the question was, you've got two of these to power, but you want to use your power safe, correct? So correct. What you have to do is you have to create an extension that goes in between your battery and your receiver that will have JST connections like such to be able to power your accessories. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully that makes sense. Let me draw it out real quick on a piece of paper.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Sounds like I would just skip the power safe.
You can do that. It's fine. It's easy.
I would just skip the power safe and you run it the way a plane comes. I mean, that's a little too complicated right there when it comes to turbine.
But it's not.
And I ain't taking no risk with turbine like that.
Michael said, had a fun afternoon with the Model L39 EDF experience today. He said, Bobby can confirm. Guys, be sure your gyro is mounted level. So, Michael, that was what was going on. The gyro wasn't mounted level. We took
Oh, so his gyro was able to
yeah,
move around.
yeah.
Did he mount it? Did he mount it with two-sided tape, or did he mount it with that
I don't know.
thick stuff, or with Velcro? Because if you mount it with Velcro, it'll move on Velcro.
Yeah, you can't do Velcro. But look, we took it up and it was flying, and we were wondering why it was flying like this, like jelly, like Jello, and it was coming around and it was kind of wobbling around, and he was able to get it down, but it was, it had torqued the front nose gear a little bit. So he already fixed it and everything. Let's take a look here. Airfoam models. Let's see. We did have a good time too. Airfoam model, not afternoon. Let's see. So nose gear down, but he glued it down, so that's good. He glued it down, Will.
Nice.
It was
he
pointing
glued it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know depending on what he glued it with too.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy about that. Michael, I'm glad we got that one figured out, buddy, because that was crazy, man. We watched the airplane. It was flying around like this, like oscillating in the air all the way around. We thought it was the gyro issue.
Best thing to use, Michael, is that Gorilla two-sided adhesive tape.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's probably like maybe 2 millimeters thick, and it's really, really strong. Like once it's cured good, like you will literally rip up the foam to get that thing back out of there. That's how good it's going to hold on to it, and it's not going to let it move around either. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Not expensive either.
That's some good information from Will over there. That's pretty dang good, man.
Gyro was on an angle down. Oh crap! Oh yeah, that can get you too. Yeah. He said the gyro was on an angle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll definitely get you too.
Now, Jeremy, what do you got going on, man?
Okay, I'm drawing this out real quick.
All right, let's take a look.
Man, go back to art class.
Is this just
Jeremy's gonna grace us. So here we go.
What in the world, dude?
All right, so essentially,
God. All right, what's red? What's blue?
Here,
red is usually positive.
Let me help him out. Hold on.
Yeah, make them big.
There we go. All right, you're good. You're good. All right, Jeremy, you ready?
Yep, we're gonna try. Hopefully, this works out.
All right, here we go.
All right, so okay, all right, so there you go. Your battery inputs, right? What you're going to have to create if you're not going to use the internal the BEC is you're going to create these extensions that go between your power safe receiver and your battery. So one of them is just going to be a straight through to your power safe, right?
Okay.
The other one is going to have essentially your a JST plug that powers your brakes and your gear that come off of it. All it is an inline splitter again, or a Y cable, right? That has a JST connection so that you can power this, right?
So you're basically just splitting the JST off of the main lines going from the battery connection to the power safe receiver.
Correct.
And that way you could get your brakes hooked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you're doing is just tapping off power in between your battery and your receiver.
Right.
If you're tapping off from there, right?
But now here's the problem. When something goes wrong with that power safe receiver, he put a tap in there. You already know what they're gonna say.
That's why
modification to it.
That's why you have a secondary battery that doesn't have any tapping off.
Yeah.
Straight from the battery, straight through.
So wait, so you got a battery with a connection point. You make another cable that has another connection point that connects to the power safe.
Yeah. Because you may or may not need this.
Right.
How far your batteries
are.
Yeah,
I would definitely not use that on the one that goes straight from the battery to the power safe, because in the automotive industry, that's known as a failure point. So I would definitely take that.
So essentially, I do this with airplanes that I've got 3 feet between because I can't get a battery to where the receiver is. So like when you start working bigger airplanes, you got to do things like this too.
Well, yeah. That, of course, you're talking about bigger airplanes.
But I'm just saying though, if you do not need an extension between,
right, then don't do it.
You can just tap the JST off of
off of the other extension,
this end right here or whatnot.
Right.
However you get power from your battery. The other thing is if you feel froggy, you can just use another battery.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's a good alternative.
Just a small, like 800 milliamp hour or whatnot, just something that you charge, every flight or every other flight.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty good. That's a great idea, man.
Hopefully that helps out. But essentially, I like to use these when I can because these have been awesome. So
it seems pretty good, man. That just makes too much sense right there. That's a good setup right there. Shoot, man.
Give me a moment real quick. I'm going to take a phone call. I will get right back on.
Go do it to it, man. We'll see you soon. All right.
He's going to take a dump.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's the phone call he got.
Oh man, dude, that's crazy, dude. Will, that's crazy.
Oh man.
In there with the comedy right there. There you go. That is ridiculous, dude. Poor guy.
Oh man. And I did it dirty too. I wait till you got off to say it.
I mean, that was a good one right there. You got it pretty good.
Oh,
yeah, guys. So we are back in the mix over here. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but last week we talked about it. They came out with the new AT6 Texan, the 1.5 meter. Looks to be somewhat pretty decent, man. What do you think about that so far? It doesn't really do much for me, but what do you think?
I mean, we could look at it, but
yeah,
it's not. I mean, I like the Super Tundra.
Yeah. Zero asked a question. He says, "What receivers do you guys use when the stock, with the stock because of the setup?" Well, what you got, buddy?
What receivers do we use with the stock because setup? I don't understand.
Right, that's right.
I mean, I know I use Spectrum receivers for just about everything, but I don't understand. What do you mean stock because setup?
That's a good question.
Yeah, you got to clarify that for me.
Yeah, drop that in there real quick, and we'll see exactly.
Yeah, I'll jump back to you.
All right, here we go.
BEC, not because. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's put this question together. What receiver do you guys use with the stock BEC setup? I mean, stock BEC on.
Come on, you guys spit it out, man.
If the stock BEC is made into the ESC, I mean, I use Spectrum regardless. Either way it goes.
All right.
Because if you got the stock BEC in the receiver, then you just plug it up as is. If you don't, then you just you got a UBEC.
Yeah.
And you just plug that up as is. Only difference is that you're gonna plug into the programming port, the port just before the throttle port on the receiver.
Man.
So, I'm not sure if I answered your question correctly. If I did, let me know. If I didn't, then let me. Oh, it's a 12 channel. That's why I'm confused.
Let's see here. Zero said, "Do you guys use a 10 channel with the Y and everything?" I do not. I actually try not to use a Y. That could be considered like a fail point, like Will said.
Yeah.
Typically, if I'm gonna Y, it'll be either the ailerons or the elevator or something like that.
Ailerons, elevator,
radio, and you can change that and don't even have to bother with it.
Yeah.
That's why I like the 10 channels, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're in the 10 channels, you can plug everything up straight, and everything is to the receiver. And if you need to change something, like Bobby just said, go in the radio, change it up, sub trim it, whatever you need to do, and
that's it.
The world is yours from there.
The world is yours from there. Man, that's actually pretty good, dude. That sounds pretty philosophical, man. You're doing pretty
Whatever.
good.
It's loud. You're trying to make me guess over here.
Oh my god. Wow, you're getting booted, dude. What in the world? Hey, this soundboard's fun, man. This thing is fun.
I see you with your sound effects over there. Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude.
Come
I
on,
love it.
man.
I love
Really?
it. It's fun. It's so much fun. All
Uh,
right. Let me get back on this thing, dude. Let's see here. Mount Mercy. Imagine if Bobby had a machine. Absolutely. It would be crazy. But let's see here. So you got some good information on that power safe receiver right there. That's actually pretty good. Let's move on to the next topic, my friends. I have a question, Will.
mhm.
Do you use all those missiles that come with your RC jets, man? I have a whole bag over here.
I got a bag sitting back there somewhere.
Missiles.
It's just loaded
Yeah,
with them.
dude, I don't even use them all. Do you
The
guys
ones
have
for the F-22 is sitting on top of my water heater. They've been
I got them
sitting
over
there for
here.
a
I
long
got them
time.
over there. What do you guys do with all your missiles? Let me ask because I'm curious when you get them because I throw more of them away. I'll never put them on the airplane. So what do y'all think? Let me see here. Let's jump into the comments over here. Look at it real quick. Let's see. Donson Henry said, "Yeah, man, too much drag. It's not
Yep.
good."
Yeah, it's a lot of drag.
Yep. Zero
Not drag.
says only the free wing Eurofighter. I used the ordnance on that. Actually, that's a really good airplane, by the way.
I was looking at that too, man, because
I got it. I got it. I just, man, I used to fly it all the time, and then I just kind of stopped.
I
Michael,
got I got a 90 mil that I need to put in something, so I thought about getting the ARC version.
Michael actually brought up a good idea. He said, "Sell them, man. Sell those things." I mean, because we get so many of them, they're everywhere. To be honest with you. So let's take a look here. He says everything else I do not. So Bill Wagner says mine sit in Chewy boxes.
Wow.
I throw mine in the trash, you know. Doesn't Henry says I got a whole drawer full of them. I think that's what we all got. What's up, Plain Day? He says, "Yeah, I never use the missiles either. It looks better without them." I agree. I absolutely
Only
agree.
ones I think I would fly with the missiles is F-16 and probably F-18. Everything else I wouldn't, because of the way they put those missiles on the edge of the wingtip like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could work with that. But like the other ones, I don't put the missiles or the drop tanks on, none of that stuff.
Yeah. I
I did the full ordnance on, and you guys could check this out on my channel. You probably got to dig way back unless I go and redo the video and pop it out for you again. I did a full ordnance flight on the Rafale.
Okay.
And man, I'm telling you, landing that thing, whoo, that was something. So I was like, I mean, I got it in. It was a greaser. I greased the landing. But man, I'm telling you, that was a flight because it was so draggy. And you know, the Rafale already is kind of underpowered.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it was just a mess. I was like, man, and I did that at the park too. This was before I became a member at the field. And so I had all those light poles and everything.
Man, you had all that good stuff.
Yeah. I'll probably dig that video up and throw it up to the front. It was like when I first started, so like probably only got like 60 views.
Man. Let's see here. I'm over here. We're jumping back into here. Let's see. Will speaks the truth is what P51 fan says. Let's see here. Caesar Cruz, what's going on? He says, "Hi, boys." He says, "And you using safe system on your jets?" A lot of people will use safe a little bit. Most people don't. I'm kind of started using the gyro on there, so I don't ever use really safe. I do use the AS3X Plus, though. I think I'm at the point where I'm comfortable with AS3X Plus. What do you think, Will? What say you, sir?
I equip safe on all my planes that I use AS3X Plus on. So being I run Spectrum, anything that I have a gyro available and safe is available, I set safe up. And I only set it up because of the fact that, you know, I feel like this. If I'm flying and a gnat flies in my eye for some godforsaken reason, or, you know, just something's going on behind me and I need to turn and look away from the plane, I'll flip on safe and turn and look and see what's going on to make sure my life is not in danger. And then when I see that it's all good, I'll turn safe off and go back to flying. If I see that something's not right, I'm running and trying to land the plane at the same time. So, you know, but I still got it in safe. So
Yeah.
I feel like setting up safe on your planes, even though you don't need it, it's still a good idea to set it up, because
I
there's
agree.
just that one thing that may happen one day, and you need that plane to stay level
Yeah.
till you get whatever it is with your eyesight or your whatever it is you got going on, get that corrected, and you can get back to flying the plane. So
I was out there today with Michael, and he was using it for his takeoff, and it looked. I watched it. The thing took off very smooth and
oh yeah.
good power and
Yeah.
everything like that. So yeah, absolutely. Michael says, safe auto level, yes. Elevate, no. And then he says also he used the safe panic button on the SRX mode too as
I
well.
don't like the panic button.
Why
I don't
not?
like the way the panic button, because I feel like this. The panic button is something I have to, it's a momentary switch. It's something I have to stay on. I'm already in a situation where I'm shaky and I got to stay on this button. You know what I mean? While I'm trying to control the plane until I can figure out where my safe switch is at. I used to do the panic switch until I started getting to the point where I had a muscle memory build up for my safe switch. And every time I get into a situation, I'm in a panic situation, I actually hit the safe switch. Now I can relax, I can breathe, I can fly the plane. You know, I got time to get those shakes off and get them gone, and then I can come out of safe and do whatever, or land the plane, or whatever the case may be.
Now this is interesting. I'm looking in the comments while you're talking, and let's see. I'm seeing Michael says you got to configure it properly and then hold the button. And then Bill Wagner says, yeah, I don't use the panic either. So I think when you get to a point where you feel confident enough flying, you get away from that maybe.
I mean, I think it's also to a hand configuration thing. I have short fingers. Me trying to reach around.
Sausages right there. Look at all the sausages.
Look. Me trying to reach around to that panic button. Look at how far I'm stretching my fingers to try to reach around for that panic button.
Man.
Where I can just simply just go.
Auto assist. Assistant off.
And I'm done. It's easier for my fingers to reach around and hit here versus trying to reach around and get to that panic button. So it's all about your preference. There's no right and no wrong in it. You're still achieving the same thing.
So, okay, so you said you can still get there and you can reach around that. Is that what you were saying?
I'm saying, Bobby, don't try me. You were waiting for something, weren't you?
I was just waiting, man. I was just in the corner over here just waiting. I was like, say yeah. Bruh. It worked real good. All right, we're good. I'll leave that alone. Man, I'm just having too much fun with this guy. Let's see here. P51 fan says Jeremy needs safe in his dancing.
What is he doing?
I don't know, man.
I'm clearing the camera.
He's officially going crazy, guys.
This is definitely it. John Perry says, I love hand launch assist in my dual 40mm F-18. Yeah. Hand launch assist, I've witnessed it. It's a very good addition, dude. Now says, Will, why your planes crashing if you have safe, buddy?
Because I have too much fun. I have way too much fun. Hey, look, matter of fact, hang on. Let me show you how much fun I have.
He's running away. Y'all hear that? He's running away. Listen.
I have way too much fun.
Oh, God. Man, I got to figure stuff out. This is ridiculous.
Way too much fun right here.
Ouch.
All right.
Bobby, you want to tell them what I did?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Tell them what I did.
So Will was over there having a great time flying around, and he got so low. He came in really, really low that it sucked to the ground. And it actually touched the ground and then slid right into our safety net and under it. But he just touched the ground, and that was it. You've done it a bunch of times, and that's what happened, boys and girls. So what do you think, Will?
Having too much fun.
Absolutely. Yep. He was having way too much fun, but hey, what can you say? That's what the whole thing is, and you were pretty good about it. And your airplane wasn't that that terrible. So,
I mean, I actually turned around. Bobby will tell you, I turned around and flew it just
You
like
sure
that.
did.
Just
You
flying
really
the battery.
you absolutely did. So, man, this is pretty cool. So let's move on to the next topic, man. So we definitely don't use all of our stuff, but we're gonna switch gears a little bit. What are some great RC resources that we have out there that we use? I put a couple of them up here. One that I use quite a bit. Now remember, these resources you have to take them with a grain of salt because it's it's advice. Everybody's it's kind of like a pair of feet. Everybody's got them, right? Well, not everybody, but So you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. But one that I've used quite a bit was RC groups. There's some good forums in there and everything like that. My favorite, though, out of all of them is Hobby Squawk. I like that quite a bit. Again, you have to take these with a grain of salt. Use it as a tool to get you in the direction of where you're trying to get, but it's not the end-all, be-all, right? And then you have Flight Test, and then you have Reddit. So Jeremy, what do you think, man? What say you about what do you use for online resources, if you use them?
I don't use any of those very much anymore.
What do you use?
Well, I would like to think that I'm probably the source of creation, so it's kind of.
Hey, that was a straight violation right there.
Oh man! Hey, Bobby. Jeremy says, you remember the old Chilton guy?
Bruh.
You remember the old Chilton guy? Jeremy said he's the walking guide for RC.
I said I like to create some of that.
Yeah, what in the world, man?
I don't know. I don't.
Bruh.
Well, let's see. I don't use RC groups anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't been on there in forever. I mean,
It's been a while.
I don't know. It just spanned to be a place where everybody likes to complain without
It has turned into that, unfortunately. Yes.
without any kind of regulation or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Flight
You're not
tests.
wrong.
They're just fun to watch.
Yeah.
They just have a bunch of randomness, so that's always fun. Reddit, I don't even have that. And then Hobby Squawk, I haven't been on Hobby Squawk since I left with doing anything with motion. So,
Well, I'll tell you like this. Plain Day said it pretty good. He said he always liked reading the manual. I would say that's a good place to start. Reading the manual to your model and reading the manual and understanding your transmitter, because you can read the manual to the model and the manual will tell you everything you need to know about the model. But the transmitter is what's controlling the model. So you need to know how what you're using to control the model works, as well as how the model works.
a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with these days, I'm getting information from manufacturer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I guess it really depends on the level of where you're at for what you're looking for. You know what I mean? If I'm going to get a new airplane or something like that, it's going to be mainly the manual, right?
Right.
Or I'm going to go off of just my own thoughts and go that route. You know what I'm saying? So, most airplanes these days, once you reach that level of like an advanced assembler or pilot or hobbyist, however you want to see it, you really don't look at that stuff as much as you would think.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? I think most people get information if they're going to be building it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like a turbine jet per se. What is everybody having great success with their power system motor wise? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like some people are having a great time with a 140, but I want more than that. I'm going to go with a 190 per se. Right. So, I think people get that kind of information pretty quick, but once they start doing their actual assembly, they're on their own for the most part. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I would agree. Absolutely.
I would probably say more YouTube stuff is going to be what everybody does mostly.
That's what I was saying. YouTube is like the most useful tool for people this day and age.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, P51. I don't know. I just don't find it pleasant to be on there anymore.
No, man.
What's this Dotson Henry talking about? Stop saying reach around. What's he got going on over?
I don't know.
Somebody reaching around.
John Perry says,
Bobby, I sent you some photos on your phone.
I was just looking at it right now. I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to take a look at them
You
here.
want me to send them in Messenger?
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be great. Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
help me.
just so in the background you're able to do some things. So
I certainly appreciate that there, sir. Playday says, I got proficient at broken English. LOL. That's funny. You see, Michael says
Yeah.
the manual is awesome when you get one. Absolutely, yeah. He got an airplane and didn't have the manual in it from another carrier, by the way. It was not you guys over at BH. For sure.
well, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, things happen.
I mean, you know.
Oh, I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on that BAE Hawk from what's the name of that place?
Walmart?
Hobby King.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You talking
I
about
hope they have a manual come with that thing.
I hope they do too.
the Sport Hawk or whatever?
Let's see.
Yeah.
He says, when I first got into the hobby,
BAE Hawk.
and FT Flight Test or my source of truth, Flight Test has a great playlist for beginners. Yeah, you know, I looked at Flight Test quite a bit. I never looked at Brian Phillips stuff at all, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I never really got into it, man.
No, man. I used to watch Brian Phillips. I started watching Brian Phillips after I started watching you and Pilot Ryan.
Yeah.
I watched you and Pilot Ryan first,
I used to
and
watch
then I went off to found Brian Phillips. But I think I found Brian Phillips after I found RC Plane. What's his name?
Reviewer. I think it's RC Plane Reviewer.
No,
RC Reviewer.
Yeah.
RC Reviewer. The other guy. What's his name? Rich. Is his name Rich?
Oh man, you're talking about that's not RC.
RC Informer.
RC Informer. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you're all wrong, dude.
Oh my
But
god!
yeah, I was watching you and Pilot Ryan. Then there was RC Informer. Then there was Brian Phillips.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
right there.
there's a lot of great people out there, but what is their basis? Their basis is YouTube, right?
Yeah,
I mean, YouTube is the world of knowledge, I think, right now for the hobby. It
I would agree.
really is.
It is very, very good. Yeah, Plain Day said, yeah, RC Informer. Bill Wagner says, Brian was great to learn Spectrum radio performing for sure.
Yeah, he did. He taught me a lot of
Very
Spectrum
good.
stuff.
His tutorials are very good. Here's another one too. Golly, what was his name? BD Tennessee was good too with his tutorials as well. He did a good job with that
He's
stuff.
got all kinds of.
I never watched his tutorials. I've seen a couple of things he had, but I've never watched his
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Like I picked up stuff from Brian Phillips, but then like a lot of my programming stuff, when I was hanging with John, I picked up a lot of stuff from Two Brothers.
Okay. Yeah.
When me and him used to fly together. So that's where I picked up a lot of it at.
Man. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. We're going to switch gears again to another topic. Let's talk about some of the best lifeboat companies out there. So some of the best contenders that we have for the RC applications, these guys are pretty fairly good. You got GenAce, CNHL, and SMC. All three of these are known for their high performance. What do you guys think about that right there? Let's go. What do you think?
I would say SMC, CHNL, Turnigy. Yeah, that's where I would go. Turnigy, CHNL, and SMC.
All right. What do you think over there, Jeremy Stolt?
Again, these are opinions of myself and only myself.
Right? I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm locked in. Let's go.
No, okay. So I use CNHL. Well, I've been using CNHL, but I don't use their white packs. I use their black packs, the 65.
Oh, what you got against the white packs?
Yeah, what is that?
What's that all about?
So I believe that they're 75C or something like that.
They're actually really good.
I had an entire batch of just no good.
Yeah.
And I don't, you know what I mean? And I could.
So you're saying the white packs were lazy? Is that what you're saying? Wow. The black packs were just workhorses, huh?
I'm not falling for the trap.
What?
But anyway, no, I've used the black 65C version for 3+ years. I'm still using them, and they're fading out now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to have some oddities, but I don't use SMC. They're just way too expensive. For Gen's Ace, I'll use Gen's Ace little itty bitty those little batteries for flight packs for the turbines. I use those all day.
Really?
Fantastic little batteries.
Gen Aces were one of the original really good quality batteries that you could possibly get that were out there. They've been consistently a very good battery pack.
Fantastic batteries. I mean, look right here. This right here. This is going to be going in the sport gripping.
Yeah.
I use these ones right here, and they're freaking awesome battery.
They're good, man. I mean, there's no doubt about it, for sure.
So anyway, I like them a lot. But I may be spilling the beans, but we are hopefully going to be having a battery that we really like.
Banana Hobby.
If they can get here. But I don't want to say the brand because I don't want you guys all going out and buying these brands without buying them through us.
We're here for the people, dude. We're here for the people.
We've been doing some extensive flights, some hard flying on airplanes. We've been flying. If you guys all know that the J11?
Okay.
It's out there, right, from FMS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is a super power hungry airplane, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you fly that airplane hard, you will get every single battery like smoking hot, right?
Really?
The battery that we have didn't even get hot, but it pushed power pretty well. So hopefully these end up going to us or getting here. From what I'm understanding, they're having a real hard time getting batteries shipped through containers, through everything, because
the safety issues.
Problems with safety issues. So that's why we haven't had them. We've actually had a major order of these batteries coming. So we'll see.
Interesting.
Hopefully we can get them. But if we can't get them, then we're not going to carry it. So that's why I don't want to mention the name brand.
I got you.
So
I agree with Bill Wagner. Those SMC greens are good.
Oh, dude. The SMC greens are a very good.
There are people that like Roaring Top also.
Yes. Yeah.
I had 2 Roaring Top batteries, and those things were always hot.
Mm.
And so I don't know what to say, whether or not I got a bad batch on those 2, because like I said, even with the CNHLs, I've had some batteries that were not great. And I even sent CNHL an email, and I was like, look, this last order that I did of batteries, there's been some problems, and I never heard back on them. So not trying to trash them because I like them.
Oh, for sure. No, man,
there was definitely some batch issues that I had fairly recently. But anyway,
it comes with the hobby, man. And one of our jobs is to make sure people are very aware of the good quality stuff. But this one was for high performance companies, and this is ones that are very, very noteworthy. Let's talk about good performance at a lower cost. Let's talk about Turnigy is one. It's a good option, man. Turnigy has been really, really good. It's a good balance between performance, durability. Z is one of them as well. Z is a very good one for a middle of the road. The last one that I don't really know about was Ovonic, and I've had some Ovonics, and they weren't that great, but they say they're a strong contender with a balance of good quality and affordability. Maybe some of you guys have tried them. I have not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I want to try them in 3-cell.
For the Turnigy disease.
The Ovonics.
I've never used them.
Yeah, I've tried them in 3-cell, and I had them in 3-cell planes, and I mean, which is mostly prop.
Absolutely.
I haven't had any issues with them in a prop plane. Now, as far as of something big enough for EDF,
yeah,
I can't really tell you on that.
The
thing I probably had to that is a Sokokin, and Sokokins they come off strong, but then they seem to taper off over time pretty quickly.
I have some Sokokins, man. I haven't had any issues out of them just yet. So
Well, you gotta look at it this way too. I mean, are we talking 6S and above, right? Or because majority of 4S and 3S and 2S and all that, no matter what it is, they actually do fairly decent. I mean, honestly speaking.
Yeah. You're not gonna beat them up too bad. There's no way. It's impossible. You would have to really just flat out, abuse them.
Yeah. So for 6Ss, I would say that we're talking about that mainly 6S representation here on batteries.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, for me, HRVs are by far my favorite.
Oh yeah, HRVs are solid.
I will say this, and you guys know this. I've been like a hardcore HRV supporter for years, 6-7 years, until I hit them SMCs. Man, those SMCs are good. The green labels are very, very good. They're just good batteries. So to me, HRV and the green label SMCs are like side by side. So, and those are just ones I'll stick by because myself and Will are still flying HRVs. I got HRVs that are like 2-3 years old that are still, trucking along. I treated them proper,
Yep, you treat them good, they're gonna last you.
That's right.
Yeah, the Turnigy's, they're strong.
They were really
the Turnigy heavy duty. That Turnigy heavy duty, I've been flying that thing now for quite a while, man, and still get like an easy 5 to 6 minutes out of it if I, with good throttle management, depending on what I'm flying.
Yeah.
And of course, the high voltage packs, the Bolt X I have, the 75s, I've had those around for a while now, and they still have the same performance output. So, yeah, they're affordable and good batteries.
Yeah.
I would say they're an affordable, good battery range.
Yeah, for sure. And, like I said, there's a lot of bad batteries out there. I'll go ahead and tell you one. Myself and Jeff, man, it was the worst one ever, but it was like the Umis or something like that on Amazon. Dude, those are garbage.
Oh, I thought about trying one of those. I'm glad you said something.
They are garbage, dude. I bought some 5,000s, and after we ran them, they were more equivalent to like 3,000s.
Jeez.
I mean, it made no sense, and so I sent them back for sure. That was an Amazon buy, and that was like the worst life I've ever experienced.
And that's what I was trying to say is I had some of those HRBs, I think SMCs. I bought them through Amazon, and man, they were the worst battery I've ever had.
I'm flying here, man. I'm trying to kill this thing. But
you say you got a fly in there you're trying to kill?
Any battery can be bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got one in my garage, and it's been bothering me the whole time.
Yeah, this fly's been living in this office in here for almost 4 days now, and I'm like, I need you to stop.
Dude, it's North Carolina, man. North Carolina flies are relentless.
Yep. All right, guys. So we talked about those lipos right there. Let's move on to the next topic, man. I want you guys to guess. Tyler Perry reportedly owns a $97,000 custom RC plane made of foam carbon fiber showcase online. Which airplane was that? Who knows?
I don't know anything about that.
$97,000 is what he spent on that airplane.
The 777?
I don't know, man. You guys got to find it. Let the keyboard warriors go to war.
$97,000 for an RC plane?
That's what he spent.
I better be able to fly it myself.
I mean,
I'm sure that included.
Well, I'm sure that was labor in there too, as well.
I'm betting that. That's still pretty cool.
Which one was it, though? We have to find out which one was it.
777.
You think it's the 777?
That's what I'm going to say.
We gotta find it.
It could be the new one that they're doing.
It could be.
They're doing an A380.
Man, let me see here. I'm looking in the comments. You guys in the comments. Let's see if you guys can figure it out before I can figure it out.
Salt could be wrong.
Let's see here. Oh, I know which one it is.
What is it? Show us.
Let's see here. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Let me. That is a terrible looking.
Let us see it.
All right, let me get
this thing's all electric too, right? $97,000.
Yeah, so he does not like turbine jets.
Somebody said it's the Globe Master. Absolutely, Mountain RC would hit the nail on the head. It's the Globemaster, guys. Check this crazy thing out, man. Look at this thing right here.
Oh yeah.
That's the Globemaster. That thing is absolutely huge, by the way. This is
That is
Solitaire's video. This is from Modeler, obviously. I don't own this at all, but it's on Instagram. This is what $97,000 looks like, boys and girls. You know?
Don't laugh.
Oh, man, get that thing out of there.
I'm not laughing. I think it's great.
That's funny.
But you sure you want to be? You should.
Look at that, the Globemaster versus BK.
So that's almost $100,000. Imagine the whole entire collection he's got.
Is that not crazy?
That's awesome.
There it is, right there.
You know what? You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering would what do they call it? Wake turbulence? I wonder if that would still happen in the RC world with those two planes being in the air and the smaller plane get behind the bigger plane. Would it like
we get wake turbulence when Kyler and I fly formation together, and if I just get right behind him,
I'm sure
it throws me all over the place. Yeah, so
it throws you all over the place?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I was always wondering, will that still actually happen with RC planes?
Oh, for sure. I'm sure it would. I mean, they're just scaled down model airplanes. Why wouldn't it not? You know?
I mean,
well, it may not affect it as much because
it's not as much.
I mean, I know in the full scale, it's the dangerous thing.
That's because the full scale is really like massive. Yeah. It really moves air. You know?
It's true.
Our RC planes move a little bit of air. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah. Air is still at full scale, and the RC planes are at smaller scale.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it affects that. So.
Well, boys and girls, look, we've been running for 1 hour straight. I mean, we had a great show, dude. We had some good questions. We covered a lot of material, man. We actually were punching right through it, you know. But guys, I just wanted to say we try to keep this for an hour. But I wanted
good dog,
I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is, you know. But I wanted to, you know, say I really appreciate you guys coming in here, hanging out with us, jumping into the conversation, and you know, I hope you learned something from the show tonight and had good conversation because, yeah, man, this is what it's all about. So, RC Pilot Will, you got anything new on your radar, or anything like that before we punch out of here?
No, man. I mean, gonna get this Viper back out. I'm working on going in 14S with it, so that's gonna be fun.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna
see it in 14S. That's gonna be a beast for sure.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I'm working on. Other than that, still looking into getting.
Looks like your mic ran out. I don't know.
Bruh.
He's always having problems with that mic, dude. It's like every single
time.
the
mic died. Hang on.
Every
the mic died.
I'm like,
I don't know, man. The mic died, bro. Just relax. I got it. The mic died.
Hey, those videos are in your messenger, or those photos are in your messenger, Bobby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Let me before we punch out of here, but Jeremy, what do you got, man? Let me just jump back in this messenger too.
I'm just trying to get the sport gripping either finished or able to just go down to California. We'll have it down there one way or another, whether it's finished or not.
He said he's going to go down to California.
Going back.
Going
back
down on California.
All right.
Whoa!
All right. Okay. All right. Now look. Okay. So.
But we were able to get that. You know, remember that big Viper jet that we had on here last time? We were able to get maiden flight on there. We're about to release a video on it of the maiden flight. Just a little bit of fun on there. We have had some absolutely awful weather, and so we were able to get out in a little bit. It was in the evening, so photos are dark, but they look pretty cool.
Look at that! I'm showing photos of it right now.
Viper jet, fantastic.
Dude, that's the Jet Ruler Viper?
That is the Jet Ruler.
What size is that?
2.6 meter.
Oh, that's a monster. That's a monster, sir.
Big. So let's see. wingspan is 108 inches and a fuselage of 94 inches.
Man,
That
am I
makes
still
that new
sharing my-
Black Horse look small. I think the new Black Horse is only 2.2 meters.
Well, that's like an 80 Newton to like a 10. That's like an 80 Newton. So yeah, it's a smaller one.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
But
we've
this
got,
one right here,
we've got 140 in this, and it's able to be a 140 to a 220.
that man, the Vipers just fly good, man.
Vipers do fly good.
Man, look at that. That's beautiful, man. Pilots in there and everything. The lights. I'm a fan. I'm
He's-
He's beautiful.
definitely beautiful, man. Jeez. Let me switch my stuff back. There we go. Nice. I'm telling you, boys and girls.
We're going to be in California. If we can see you there, that'll be fun. But other things are always coming down the pipe. We're still working on things behind the scenes.
P51 fan says, I
Boy.
need more sounds.
Bobby, what do you think that thing's going to do on 14S, man?
Speed wise,
Yeah.
it's a Viper. I think the Vipers, man, I think they hit a threshold where they don't go any more than like 140, 150 miles an hour.
I'll get above that.
I was getting ready to say, I feel like his EDF on that one right there will probably hit much faster. But you should be.
But now
pushing-
you don't forget I'm on a jet fan. So that 14, that
I think it'll be-
14S, according to their specs, 14S on that jet fan 120 with that motor that I have in there, which is the 590 kV.
Mhm.
Their specs sheet on that, because it's designed specifically for it, says that it puts out, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood about 22 pounds.
That's pretty good.
So that's pretty good.
I would
that's
say
pretty
that's
good.
pretty good for sure.
I
Yeah.
may be off a pound or two, but it's definitely in the 20-pound range.
So we're
So,
about 40 pounds.
well, yeah, you're on
Yeah, that's a solid bird right there.
a big
That's a big one, as they say.
plane. A big plane.
Yeah, man. But I tell you
my
what,
20 pounds against your 40 pounds any day, buddy.
that's it. But
Wow.
look, running through, Lenny Stewart says, greetings. I see
Remember, that used to be my plane. So technically,
Wow.
Hey, let's
That's
answer
still,
one question
it's
for
still
you.
my 20.
my plane's flute.
It's still my 20 pounds, though.
Let's
It's
get
your
to
plane, but my
question
20 pounds
I just
in your
real
plane.
quick.
Just
Yeah, Lennon Stewart
Hey,
says, greetings.
You
on
didn't hear what I
Super
said.
I just got my Banana Hobby X-Fly Twin Otter, 180 millimeter. Do you have to balance the props before I fly it? No, you're good to go, man. Throw them things on there and get it. You don't have to worry about balancing those things. They're good. That one behind me, it was
Oh, you
perfect.
talking about out the box? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about balancing them.
honestly, you really need to balance props as if you're using generic props or
Yeah.
props that like have to be assembled.
I was going to say the days of really balancing props like that are kind of they're just coming from the factory a lot better. Let's see. Here. Lionel Randall says, Will, what's your 14S battery setup? Go.
Oh, okay. So
Last question of the night.
I'm thinking about going with 2 4S's, 2 4 cells, and 1 6. So that way, 2 4 cells and 1. Is it 2 4 cells?
Man, I had to do the math. I had to make sure the math was mathing.
Yeah, 2 4 cells and 1 6.
And a two,
And that's
not a six. 2 6s and a 2.
2. No, I don't want to do 2 6s and a 2 because the thing is, a 2 cell pack has a higher internal resistance naturally than a 4 cell. So if I do 2 4 cells and 1 6, I kind of play the internal resistance where it still kind of works out.
Right.
So that's why I want to do 2 4 cells and 1 6.
Sounds like a plan, Fran. Sounds good to me.
But
Look, guys,
I gotta play with that CG and get it right, and
while we're
get it on camera.
While we're talking about a couple of things before we punch out of here, the next F-35 is supposed to be here in November. Is that right?
Yeah, they should be.
Okay. And is there anything else on those F-35s that we should be looking out for?
And runners.
I don't know. I got
Gyros
All
pre-installed.
right.
but I think that we're I think we're sending a bunch of them that don't even have a motor in them, so you can put whatever you want on them that way.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
man, we're getting ARFs. Nice. I
Nice.
like that.
Might be. That airplane was a big hit, guys.
Hey, by the way, we had a person complain about one pretty good.
What happened?
He complained about it being pitchy. He complained about not being enough thrust, and then he complained about bending the landing gear. I'm sorry if you're bending gear,
Man, I'm just gonna say it.
problems, right?
Those gear on that F-22 are like good.
The answer to the first one is if it's too pitchy, that means he needs either less throw or more expo. The
Or
answer to
more
the second
nozzle.
one is the answer to the second one is
Yeah.
if it's not enough power, he might need to calibrate the throttle. The
Could
third one, with the landing gear thing, well, we just can't help you with that. You need more pilot experience.
Right.
So on the power thing, batteries make the plane. So if I were to put, well, we'll just say this: I put a Spectrum 6S battery in there, I put a CNHL battery in there, and I put an old Venom battery in there just for the heck of it, for seeing how things are. There was a big difference between all of those battery, like how they performed. So you got to make sure that you've got good batteries. But again, it's just one of those things. There's a lot that everybody does. I mean, it very well could have been the airplane, right? But if you don't like a 64 millimeter, guess what? You have the option to put a 70 in there and get more. So, but as far as bending landing gear, I would rather bend landing gear than break it off. So I don't know. That's just so.
I mean, hey, Mountain RC says answer to the third one is get good. Absolutely. What I'm going to try mine with some SMCs, and
It's just crazy. You know, there's no matter what you do, there's always going to be complainers of something. So
yeah. But, I was surprised because I was like, man, I've heard nothing but good things about that. So when I saw that, I was like,
We haven't had like next to any, complaints about it. So
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, pilot error is a thing. These guys got to understand pilot error is a real thing. And you can't just go blaming the plane. I mean, you buy a brand new car and the car crashes, you blame the car. And
Blaine Day says it. A lot of this all dwells on your batteries. New batteries have more punch. Get better batteries if you want that.
Same thing with your car. If you want a better punch,
like I said, though, it has the option to put a 70 mil in there.
Yeah.
So you got options to make it even better. It comes 64. If you don't think 64 is enough, soup it up.
I'm gonna put a 90 in it.
So
the only let's see here. Pulley says I want one of those F-35s. We'll probably get one without a motor, and I'll run it on 4S. I will do great videos to cover this and document it. So boom, there you have it, man. I like it. I like it, Pulley. Appreciate it, brother.
Each their own. I love seeing when people do things different, right?
Yeah.
But if it doesn't go right, own it.
Hey, William Lane, just so you know, myself, I'll speak on behalf of Jeremy Stolt and Will. Myself, Will, Jeremy Stolt, we're all waiting on a bigger F-35.
Yep, we're waiting on that. You got F-35, Jeremy.
We would love one. And in a perfect world, somebody somewhere is working on one, right? I hope so. Maybe. I hope so. But like I said,
looking
guys,
for 80 mil. 80 mil F-35.
But yeah, man. So look, guys, we have been rolling hard again. Thank you guys for checking out the live show, man. Tonight it has been a wonderful time. We had a good time. I always have a good time with you guys, man. Jeremy, I really appreciate you, dude. And sometimes, I get busy throughout the week and I can't get a chance to talk to you guys and stuff like that. But it's nice to be able to come here, on here and talk with like-minded people and learn something. Every single time I'm on this show, I learn something, whether it's from Jeremy or Will, or I learn, something from you guys that are in the comment section. I always learn something like that. The diagram that you just shared with us, man, I mean, it makes perfect sense. So, and I think we all take that away from the channel, and that was the original point of it. So, one
It's
thing
fun.
here on this channel is we're
We
very
don't come in here
fortunate.
we don't come in here to show off or anything like that. We're just trying to
Yeah, man.
everybody.
Jeremy, I want to say, man, your diagram looked great. I was just joking around with you about it. I do exactly what wires were. I just
You had better.
really good
You
job.
are an automotive electrician.
That's right.
You did a
Yes,
really
sir.
good job on that diagram.
Single
I like
cigarette
that.
lighter setup ever.
Hey, Twin City Moon, he says, Bobby, where's that 80 millimeter F-22? It's in my garage. I have flown it. I'm just waiting on good weather so we can take it out and get a good review on it, man. I'm sitting on probably 3 or 4 airplanes that I have not been able to maiden just because of horrible weather. So this weekend, hopefully it gets good. And we got a cold front rolled in, so it was a little gusty today. I was out there with Michael that was in the channel earlier, and he made in his Aerofoam, the AF models, L39. And that's a beautiful bird, guys. That is one underrated bird. And Jeremy was talking about it for so long, and I saw it, and it's amazing. One more airplane I'll talk about that's amazing is the Matrix 2.2, that big turbine jet, guys. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal airplane. So stay tuned. We'll be having some more, turbine videos come out. I'll be on to my next turbines. And so stay tuned because everything is, starting to come together. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and punch on out of here, man. Jeremy, you got anything?
No, we're good. Have a good weekend,
You got
everybody.
anything?
Be safe.
There you go.
No, I'm good, man. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe out
Guys,
there.
certainly appreciate all you guys. It's time to punch out of here. Y'all have a good night, and I hope you get some flights in. And like I said, don't be like Will and crash your airplanes. Bye-bye.